What up, Raffledos? Welcome back to my channel. That's Pasha Global 5-Star Resort Hotel. You can take a look at that in a minute, but right now we're at the new pump station at Lilliandaal. So this is the pump station at Lilliandaal, Pattinson. Now across the road at the seawall, this is where they put the pipes over the wall. They destroyed the seawall to pass those pipes over the wall. But this is where the pump station is located. As you can see inside the fence, there's some pipes coming up out of the ground. My assumption is that those pipes are going to be connected to the pumps. The pumps are going to be in this building, pump station building, and they're pumping water from this canal. So there's a canal that is the main drainage canal for this area. What happens, since all of this land used to be plantation land, whenever it rains, the water settles on the land and has to be drained off the land. And eventually, of course, all of those drains and trenches drain water into this canal, and this canal connected to a little reservoir on the other side of this road. This is the Rupert Craig Highway. Alright, that's Rupert Craig Highway to the east. East Coast Highway. And the water is pumped over the seawall. This is what is happening here. The water is pumped over the seawall. Previously by those two pumps. Right, those are two pumps. The old pumps. Old electric pumps. Now, the government is replacing those two pumps with these two outlets that are going over the seawall, and with pumps that are going to be located in this building. That's a new pump station. The reservoir is unchanged, and if you look closely, you'll be able to see that the water is now, there's a channel, right? There's a channel that the water drains into, out of the canal. The water is drained out of the canal towards the pump station, and then from the pump station into those two pipes that eventually pass under the road or are routed around through this canal and into the Atlantic Ocean. So here we are at Lilliandaal and Pattinson. So across the road, that blue and white complex, that's the COVID hospital. There was a hotel there previously before 2020, and in 2020 this hotel was converted into a hospital. That's the COVID hospital, still up and running. The sign says that's the Lilliandaal pump station. But let's take a look at Pasha. It's been a while since I visited the Pasha Global 5-Star Resort Hotel, and I just wanted to give you a follow-up today. That's Lilliandaal on the west side of Pump Station Dam, and a few months ago I think I showed you a new, at the end of this street they're building a new housing development. They fence it off, building out the foundation, and I'm going to give you an update on that shortly. But this, like I said, is the pump station. They're actually putting the reservoir in behind that building. You can see the mesh at the water inlet there. So basically the water is going to flow into the pump station once they remove this barrier. There's a bit of earth in front of the inlet, and eventually that's going to allow water to enter the pump station and into the pumps from this canal, from this reservoir, and that water gets pumped over the seawall. Morning. So that's how this pump station is going to function when it's turned on, and we're gonna bring you developments as we go along. But here on this side, that is on the west side, that's Lilliandaal, and on the east side where the pump station is located, that's Pattinson. You can see in the distance the Sapphire Convention Center, and straight ahead is Pasha Global 5-Star Hotel and Resort. Now the last time I brought you an update on Pasha Global 5-Star Resort was over a month ago, and they were still working on the third floor, I think, or the second floor. The third floor. They're working on the third floor. From a distance it looks as if they had completed the third floor, and when we got close up to it we realized that they were just still working on the third floor. But now it seems as if they're working on the fourth floor, and I think this is going to be a 6th floor hotel like most of the others around here that are being built. Morning. This is Lilliandaal. Like I said, west of Pump Station Road. We're walking on this pump station road. A few months ago when we came down this pump station road, it was covered with piles and piles of earth. Now of course it has been paved